Just a couple of days ago, our very first clinical trial was published in the journal Oral and Facial Pain and Headache. It's an international flagship journal for a number of professions that spans from Asia to North America. And in this particular study, they were looking at headaches that weren't being able to be treated by medications, and cluster headaches in particular that are just consistent chronic headaches happening, up to 15 times or so a month. Well, I met with the researchers that were going to do this trial, because I'm the inventor. I'm not a very good researcher. So I met with this team of neurologists, and I said, here are the things that we have found very effective for headaches. And they said, okay, we need you to get to us a number of machines that work, and then get to us a number of machines that don't work but look like they work, because we've got to create a placebo scenario. And what they found is that those who are treated using those techniques that we showed them, the pressure points from the feet to the head and in the mouth, and there's essentially about 10 minutes of treatment that they went through each day, they had a significant reduction in their headaches. A significant, in the scientific world, we're very happy if there's what we call a 5% confidence interval, meaning that 95% of the people had an improvement in their condition. Well, our confidence interval was in the thousands, meaning
Wow.
that 0.002%, meaning that essentially every person that utilized the tool in the techniques that we showed them had a significant reduction in their pain level, and those who did not use that used our placebo device had no significant improvements in their condition. But what's most important, Laura, is that it found that even after people stopped using the device, and they came back and took a look at them 6 weeks later, and then 8 weeks later, and they said, wow, you're still having a significant reduction in your pain,
Wow.
even though you haven't been using the device. How does that work?
Yeah, explain that. Explain that. Is that because you basically have reset how the nervous system vibrates? Like, what?
Essentially, you tuned the nervous system just like you would tune a musical instrument.
Wow.
And essentially, we taught their nervous system a song related to pain relief. And then their vocalization, their speaking, all of those things, when they kick in, their nervous system gets a cueing that says, oh, we don't need to be in that stress state that leads to headaches. We have learned a better way to feel and to be. And so that was our first clinical trial. Our second one is currently under review in another international body, but it studied dysmenorrhea. So going down into the abdominal region, and specifically for females that have severe cramping and pain,